Good evening and welcome back, and thanks for being here on this Thursday, which is also, of course, the 23rd day of March, and that leaves us just a little more than a week left in this third month, and it's on to April. We're going to see a little bit of everything thrown at us. Not everything, but a variety of weather conditions between now and the end of the month. We do have showers and some potential storms rolling in for your Friday night, Saturday, not so much Saturday night. Temperatures into the 70s again tomorrow and again Friday, but clouds and rain to accompany them after what's been a very nice, very warm day in the neighborhood today. An updated forecast for you is a must in just a few moments. A number of headlines tonight will be followed by just what I can tell you at this hour. I know social media has had some details or information out there, and I know that there has been some other obvious signs of movement throughout McGolf County earlier today, especially in the South McGolf area, Half Mountain area. And I can confirm to you, and this is all I can confirm at this hour, is that a manhunt, if you will, has been ongoing throughout much of the morning and afternoon here in McGolf County. I spoke with McGolf County Sheriff Bill Meade, and we've also spoken to the state police, who essentially both could only confirm that they were assisting the U.S. Marshal's Office and federal authorities, which were here to the tune of a dozen or more in McGolf County starting very early this morning. And local authorities and KSP both saying that federal authorities were not releasing any information to them to release to us or any other media at this time. So I can confirm to you, as many of you may have known or seen as of this morning, and may have heard as well, local EMS and rescue were asked to stage at the Half Mountain area there near the park, just as a backup for possible injuries that might have been sustained as authorities were going into a location in that area. They stayed on that area for a number of hours, as did authorities, and that area was ultimately cleared. It's believed that authorities followed up potentially on a number of other possible leads, but as of airtime, I have no official word of any individual that they were in search of being found. I do not have an official name or identification or charges related to this investigation that I can confirm. It is believed to be an Indiana man that is wanted by the federal authorities, and that's all that I have at this time. And I've tried to find out more, certainly in the latter afternoon hours, to try to let everyone, especially in that part of the county, know the situation. But that is indeed all I have at this time. I do have some arrest information tonight. I've got some entertaining news in a few moments that you may have read about in today's edition of the Sagersville Independent. Let's start with 3 people arrested in Johnson County for squatting, if you will, at a former business where they were found to be there using drugs and potentially or possibly stealing copper at the same time after breaking into a Paintsville building. At around 1 o'clock this morning, Officer Castle with the Paintsville PD says that a man approached where he and another officer were sitting and watching traffic, and said that 3 people were just seen on the back patio of what was the old Black Diamond Bar in Paintsville and were breaking into the building. Authorities quickly responded, found that the master lock had been broken and that someone had broken in, and when they came inside, they found a woman standing inside the building, and then 2 other people, a man and a woman, came out of the room next to that room, where inside were a bed, clothes, covers. There was 3 meth glass bottles with rubber hoses. There was meth, 2 needles, 1 loaded, and copper wires that had been pulled from the top of the building, put into large bundles. And one individual, that being Raven Dunstan, was charged with criminal mischief in the first, burglary in the third, criminal trespassing in the third, and drug paraphernalia possession, while Amber Blackburn was charged with burglary, criminal mischief, and possession of drug paraphernalia. And a third, John Litton, was charged with burglary in the third and criminal mischief in the first degree. Officers also note that when they found the individuals, they found them in a makeshift bedroom inside the building. The copper had been stripped and was in plastic bags, and John Litton's name had been written on the walls, doors, and windows, and he'd also dated it when he had signed it. All 3 were lodged in the Big Sandy jail.
At Golden Law Office, our attorneys previously represented the nation's largest insurance and trucking companies, handling cases involving serious personal injury and death. We know their strategies, how they will defend the case, and what factors drive large settlements. The attorneys at Golden Law Office can use this inside knowledge to ensure your case is handled effectively and aggressively. Hiring Golden Law Office provides you with a strategic advantage. Call Goldwyn Law Office today.
McGolf and Farm Bureau and manager Doug Green are proud to welcome agent Jeff Salyer to the agency. Jeff's lifelong knowledge of the community and our people make him an immediate asset for all of your auto, home, life, commercial, and retirement investments. They're waiting for your call or visit at McGolf and Farm Bureau. Spring is always the most colorful season of the year at the seasonal shop. Come see for yourself. Gorgeous new clothes for everyone. Bright, flowy tops and dresses. Something perfect for Easter. Fun flare leg jeans and new styles and arrivals every day. New sweatshirts and shorts and tees by Royce, Ridge and Holler, and others. And little sleepies are here, all in an incredibly comfy, cute, and durable bamboo viscose material. All this and so much more that you just have to see this spring at the seasonal shop.
Trade it and upgrade it now at Appalachian Wireless and receive up to $700 off when you trade your old eligible device in and upgrade to a new iPhone 14 Pro Max or Samsung S23 Ultra on a qualifying Appalachian Advantage plan. What better way to start the year off right than with upgrading to a new 5G compatible device on the region's best network while saving up to $700 off on the hottest smartphones. Appalachian Wireless giving you another reason to come join the Big Blue Network. Why? Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. AppalachianWireless.com for full terms and conditions.
Governor Andy Beshear today signed an emergency regulation into effect here in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, classifying all products containing a substance known as tianeptine, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, tianeptine, which is an unregulated drug, more commonly known as gas station heroin, that produces opioid-like effects as a Schedule 1 controlled substance. Tianeptine, which is available online and in convenience stores and gas stations widely, has no medical use. It has been linked to serious harm, overdoses, and death by the FDA. The drug is approved for some sort of use in other parts of the world, but not in the United States. It is marketed in other parts of the world as Coaxil and Stablon. In the United States, tianeptine is also known as Zaza, Tiana, TD Red, and Pegasus. Side effects range from in and when the drug is abused or misused by itself or with others, like antidepressants or anti-anxiety medications, include agitation, drowsiness, confusion, sweating, rapid heartbeat, high blood pressure, nausea, vomiting, slowed or stopped breathing, coma, and death. Tianeptine is an unapproved drug in the United States where reports of bad reactions and unwanted effects are increasing. Cases described in medical journals, calls to poison control centers, and reports to the FDA suggest that tianeptine has a serious potential for abuse. And now a Schedule 1 narcotic substance here in the state of Kentucky. Let's go ahead and go here now. A sports-related report that you could read about, I hope you did, more about in this afternoon, this morning's, and today's edition of the Sagersville Independent. Martin Conley and Conley Racing, they're back at it. They've been on the road a couple of occasions this early racing season. They picked up one win just a few weeks ago, and then another big win, setting another personal best and establishing yet another record on the track. The Conley Racing team spent the weekend down in Orlando at a Redline Oil NMCA Muscle Car Nationals event. They got a bye in the first round and used that opportunity to go ahead and push it a little, even though they didn't have anyone in the other lane, and ran a 4:52 at 155 miles per hour, a new personal best in the ultra trim class they're running in. That's quick on a small tire. Next round, second round of elimination, they went up against Becky Cram, a very experienced driver who had been really making some progress, and they checked off the win light. Elimination round 3, another win. And then it was the championship against a friend, BTR Bill, in the blue Camaro, and Martin set a record. Indeed, Martin tripped the light at 4:49 into the 440s. That is a very big deal in this class and in this world. And BTR Bill was very close behind. Martin's 4:49 at 156 miles an hour set a new NMCA Extreme Street record. And his 0.27 and 4:49 just edged out Bill's .17 at a 4:51 with a margin of victory at 9 thousandths of a second. But as you may have heard somewhere, a win is a win. Congratulations. I just love keeping up with Martin and his team and Conley Racing. They just really put everything they have into their sport, and indeed are pioneers in a lot of ways. You know, they're building Mustangs in a barn and breaking hearts on tracks all around the nation. Congratulations, guys. With that said, I have a lot, and I do mean a lot, which is a good thing, on tonight's McGolf and Farm Bureau community calendar, and a lot of that has to do with Easter events in McGolf County.
Come on down to the Mountain Arts Center to check out the new bluegrass sensation Woodbox Heroes. Woodbox Heroes is comprised of some of the biggest names in bluegrass. They bring a fresh new sound and a stage full of energy that will redefine your definition of a bluegrass show. Show is Saturday, April 8th at 7:30 p.m. Get your tickets now by visiting macarts.com or by stopping by the People's Bank box office.
The reassurance of getting your medications and over-the-counter needs at Sagersville's oldest and most trusted pharmacy. The convenience of curbside pickup and call-ahead service. And the fact that you can walk in, order to go, or sit down and get gourmet quality hot fudge brownies, nachos, shakes, coffees, hot dogs with homemade sauce, desserts, and more makes it more than your hometown good neighbor pharmacy. It's a destination in downtown Sagersville, Fraziers Prater Drugstore. It doesn't get any sweeter than that. 2 locations, 2 ATMs, too much history, over 120 years, and just too many reasons not to trust the oldest, only banking family that exists for the sole purpose of helping your families, our friends, grow financially and securely. Lean on Sagersville National Bank for any of your home, auto, commercial, retirement, or online banking needs. And let us help you make your dreams come true. Yeah, just a quick reminder, the McGolf County Spring Cleanup starts next week. That's right, the week of the 27th for those of you who live in District 3, the following week District 1, the following week District 2. The Sagersville citywide cleanup campaign is the last 2 of those 3 weeks, April the 3rd through the 14th. The free health fair is coming up at our Senior Citizen Center at the Lloyd M. Hall Community Center, coming up next Wednesday, 9 to 11. The Senior Citizens Center and the Gymnasium. Call 349-5152 if you have any questions. This is open to the public, open to everyone, all ages. Free health services will be available. Many area providers will be set up, and they'll have a lot of information about their services. That is Wednesday, 9 to 11 at the Lloyd M. Hall Community Center. And a lot of Easter things, as I said. Let's begin with South McGolf Easter Egg Hunt coming up Saturday, April the 1st at the South McGolf Center. That's where the old John T. Arnett School was. Saturday, 1 o'clock, weather permitting. Eggs, prizes, stuffed animals, grand prizes. They're hoping the Easter Bunny's going to be there. They're going to have plastic eggs and candy, and monetary donations will be much appreciated. That's plastic egg candy and monetary donations, much appreciated. They're going to have musicians on the stage as well. And they're looking forward to, of course, a happy spring and a happy Easter. Contact McGolf County Community Activists, South McGolf Community Activists on Facebook if you have any questions. And then there's Join Them for the Easter Egg Hunt. This is hosted by the City of Sagersville, sponsored by the Kiwanis Club and the McGolf County Public Library for their annual Easter Egg Hunt. This is Saturday, April the 2nd at 4 o'clock at Sagersville City Park. Any kid up to 12 years of age, bring your own basket. They're going to have a lot of eggs, a lot of treats, a lot of great things. So another big Easter egg hunt. That is Sunday the 2nd at 4 o'clock at Sagersville City Park. And then after that, it's the following weekend on Saturday for the Royalton Community Council Easter Festival at the Half Mountain Battlefield Park. They have a lot planned. They're going to need a lot of eggs and a lot of candy donated, so they're asking and going out right now trying to round all of that up. So if you can help them in any way, provide a fun day of food, games, and live music to many in our community, well, they would certainly love to hear from you. All donations accepted will be dropped off at the McGolf County Senior Center, located, of course, in front of the community center. If you have a donation that you need to have picked up, call the Senior Center at 349-5152. That, again, is Saturday, April the 8th. The Big Sandy Senior Games are coming up, ladies and gents. 2 events, May the 12th at Bullwright for the bowling event in Prestonsburg, and then May the 19th for all the other festivities at the Dewey Dam site. They'll have the 1 mile walk, basketball free throw, basketball shooting, softball toss, new mini golf is one, lawn bowling, cornhole, horseshoes, football toss, archery, and more. If you have any questions, call 996-2374. It's 886-2374 for the Big Sandy Ad Center, and they're the ones hosting the Big Sandy Senior Games. It's their 36th annual event. I'll tell you more about that again and not mess up the phone number over the coming days. For now, here's my phone number and everything you need to get a birthday, an anniversary, or announcements like these on the show. I'll be back in just a second. Someone dies in the U.S. every 7 minutes from an overdose, and over half of the population gets or takes pills from a friend or a relative. And about 46 million and counting are exposed to narcotics in their drinking water. So don't toss them, flush them, or leave them lying around. Safely dispose of your unneeded meds anytime at Parkway Pharmacy,
where you can always talk to a pharmacist when you need one.
It's Dipper Day tomorrow at your Sayersville Lee's Famous Recipe. Yes, you can get our famous all-white big chunks of crispy chicken any day of the week as a snack, a meal, or as a party box. But on Thursday, Dipper Day, you get the meal that's dippers with 2 homemade sides and a biscuit for just $6.79. Only at your Sayersville Lee's. Also famous for our ice.
Hello, I'm Dr. Cheryl Stalder-Cheney, podiatrist currently located in Sayersville, Kentucky. I've been servicing patients within Eastern Kentucky for the past 20 years.
Our feet are the foundation for everything we do, and whether you're suffering from fractures or injuries, need custom orthotics, diabetic foot care, sports medicine, heel pain, wound care, or anything else foot-related, relief is just one step away.
Welcome to Hope Family Podiatry Center, where we take care of all of your podiatric needs.
Located on the Parkway next to Hope Pediatrics. There's no missing that this is the new McFarland and Tinker Law Office location on the Mountain Parkway in the former Farm Bureau building in Sayersville, just like there's no denying that their nearly 60 years of legal experience has won their clients millions and millions of dollars in disability, auto accident, and wrongful death cases. It's where your case matters to you and to us. McFarland and Tinker, also Griffey approved. So let's go ahead and put the lid on it with your forecast tonight. We need to take a look at this one and see what's out and ahead of, as I said, a couple of scenarios that are kind of coming together to give us the chance for some significant rainfall, maybe some thunderstorms over the coming days and into your weekend. And here's what we have at this hour. Nothing on the radar right now. No need to go there. We are seeing clouds, of course, that have been on the increase throughout the afternoon, and we'll see continued mostly cloudy skies tonight and a very mild, if you want to call it low, of 58 degrees this evening. Now, there is a flood watch already in effect for extreme northern Kentucky, not for us. And as far as any severe weather right now for tomorrow, we are in that marginal category at best. But we will see potentially some showers and definitely some showers, maybe some storms. We saw the upper 70s today. It was awesome. Tonight, a slight chance of showers between 1 and 5, and it's very slight. However, winds will be more so, up to 25 miles per hour at times during the overnight. And then you'll wake up tomorrow to, like I said, pretty mild conditions to start off. Temperature-wise, we'll hit around 71. We will see shower and thunderstorm chances, I think, mainly tomorrow afternoon, after 3 o'clock. And we'll see winds up to 18 to 20 miles per hour at times. Rainfall amounts right now tomorrow, during the day, 1/4 to 1/2 inch on the high side. Tomorrow night, maybe another 1/4 of an inch. That's unless you get under a thunderstorm that does develop. So 3/4 of an inch on the high side without any big downpours. That's what we're looking at right now for your Friday and Friday night. Winds out of the southwest, again, 20 miles per hour, and clouds, and then, of course, showers. 73 Saturday, and kind of the same situation. We have shower and storm chances to the tune of 80%. Winds up to 40 miles per hour, as it will be much more windy on your Saturday without a doubt. Winds will be much more noticeable. Rainfall amounts Saturday, we're holding it around 1/4 of an inch on the high side unless we get a thunderstorm that develops. So we're talking about 1 inch right now of total rainfall, more or less, I think, on the high side. Again, and I know I've said that 3 times, but unless we get under some thunderstorms that develop, which very well could. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. Saturday night, we've got partly cloudy skies. We're going to see breezy conditions and the rain blow on out and blow in a Sunday that will be mostly sunny and 65 degrees, 42 that night. Mostly cloudy Sunday night. Shower chances work their way back in late Sunday night and then into the first of next week. Where Monday, we'll still see mostly sunny skies, mid-60s. Temperatures, start to fall back off. 65, mostly sunny, a 30% chance of showers Monday morning, Monday afternoon, kind of just hanging around to the tune of 20% that night, and then again into your Tuesday and Tuesday night, and widespread frost into your Wednesday after we see 32 degrees for nighttime lows Tuesday night into your Wednesday. Thursday of next week, we're still in the rather consistent upper 50s for daytime highs, mostly sunny, partly cloudy, start to finish for this time next week. All in all, pretty normal forecast for this time of year, if there is such a thing to say as a normal forecast in Kentucky. I realize when I said it, that doesn't just go together, does it? Nevertheless, warm and rainy and possibly some thunderstorms, and then sunshine and some cooler temps that lie ahead. More tomorrow on any weather changes. That's it for tonight. I'll wrap up this week when I see you back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching.